Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now! You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
Hey everybody, what an intro.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, that's not fantastic. Straight off the gate. Hi, how are you? We're doing a playthrough of Dune Awakening, obviously. And for me, I have already started playing the game on a different account. Oh my goodness, this is not a great way to start. Let's go in here. Hopefully this is shelter enough. So yes, this is probably my second time playing through the game. I have another character that's on a completely different server that I'm sort of playing ahead. The idea here is that I just want to play through the game, give you some insight, and have a look at the early game and sort of be a little bit ahead of the action with what I'm doing here, which is obviously a Let's Play of Dune Awakening. I have been loving the game so far. It has been absolutely amazing. And what an intro. As you can see there, if you haven't jumped into the game, that's going to be fresh for you, seeing a sandworm immediately. They definitely knew what we wanted to see. And of course, in this instance, a sandstorm straight away. Just goes to show that anything can happen. Honestly, love the research system of this. The idea of researching crafting is just... I mean, it's basic compared to most, and obviously, you know, each game has their niche when it comes to this. But I really seem to, I don't know, I just vibe with this this system. Now, early on in the game, from playing it on a few different servers now, it's cannot understate the amount of resource gathering that you need to do. Obviously, it is a survival MMO, and yeah, the more that you can pick up, the better in early game. It just helps later on. Double clicking is always the easiest way to do this.
The war of assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter aid, and use it to make a Mauer pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Of course, if you want to see the tutorial, best thing would be to check out my other video, which I will post a little link up here at the top if you want to click and see that. Just a quick first impressions of the tutorial and running through it, and you'll be able to see all the combat and how that operates as that's done in that. I just wanted to make sure that this video started literally on the ground running. Obviously, it's quite unique where you drop sometimes. I've noticed that sometimes you can have a lot of metal lying around. Sometimes you can have very little, like in this scenario. It just sometimes means you have to go a little further. For those of you interested, the game is running at 1440p, ultra settings across the board, including shadows, reflections, draw distance, all of that. And obviously being recorded at 2K as well. Right to crafting. And I don't want to make the huge mistake that I made last time and make too many of these darts. I usually just make about 6. Well, obviously they suggest 90, but I try and go over a little bit more. Just for safety. Where's that? There it is. Right next to it. Never been a huge fan of this being right here at this point in time, the respawn beacon, because
this used to be Fremen territory.
Kind of an irrelevant place to put it down, but anyway.
Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Great, there's one over there. Right. Still am yet to figure out an easier way to get down things without having to just fall. Climbing system doesn't seem to be that intuitive when it comes to that, but...
I see someone. Enemy fire.
The first time I've been spawned near 2. Oh, okay, that's not good. Run away from that. That's better? Okay. Oh, was this a settlement? Yeah, this is a little bit bigger than a scavenger camp, but... Look, we'll make do. I'm gonna make sure there's no one else around before I count this as a win. Never be too careful. Okay, that's a win.
It's obvious you've had some training, Offworlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you. Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own. Or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
So yeah, this is where starting location can really matter. I don't think there's any fuel cells around where I am. Means I have to go venturing. Yeah. I was going to be bold. Try and steal them. Okay, there's 2 over there as well. Oh, hang on. We may not need to go there after all. What have we got here? Sandbag, 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 sandbag chassis. Look, that's going to be good later. Don't need that. Don't need that. Really, right now, what I need is... Oh, here we go. Absolutely no fuel cells at all. But we have some water. You know what? I am going to take all this. Be good for later. Great. Amazing. Right. Now they better have some fuel cells after all that. Yes! Amazing. I will take all of it, of course. Great, we love that. Sometimes I won't mind actually building near a scavenger camp because they respawn pretty frequently, and sometimes that can help with just, you know, needing some extra blood, or which is coming up, blood or other knickknacks and things that you might need. So I'll usually just build up top and then go from there. Right. Okay, let's... No build zone. Which is probably here.
Congratulations.
Right.
You're now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-thief. More of a sub-thief. But it's
And-
enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Now you just want to build ASAP. And obviously if this is something people want to see, which is obviously a dedicated base building thing, I'm more than happy to do that. But for the moment, we'll just build a scratch base and something that can just give us some shelter from the sun. Obviously, it's very taxing. So let's build these. Something to give us some shelter while we build. Okay, there we go. Immediately, I'm going to move this inside, I think. Put you in here. Right. I'm actually going to demolish these because I always like to have a bit of a view. The only gripe I have is that you have to delete the blueprints, which I'm not a huge fan of having to do, but might extend it out by one extra block. I might go to the edge, actually. There we go. Great. Foundation. And also the fact that you can't terraform things out of the building, but that's okay. Actually, you might be able to control the height. No, see, the height adjustment doesn't really work at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what that does. If you know what that does, please mention in the comments. I would love the help myself. Polish that. Always love a curved corner. I always forget that I can actually just build it straight away. I don't have to do what I've been doing and place it down first. There we go. Learn from our mistakes. Pop in a door, shall we? Well, actually, where does that enter from? Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. Great. I just love how beautiful the designs are. I know architects are going to go nuts in this game. I am not one of those. Let's actually use this. Oh, awesome. Deposit
The
26.
sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Right, let's... some other walls up here. Actually, I only got 37 left, so I won't stress too much about the top here. Oh, there we go. Okay, we ran out. It's bound to happen. At least we're protected by storms, which is good. But this is what I mean, you know, if you like base building, you're absolutely going to want to harvest everything that you possibly can get your hands on. But I will say in this area, there's a lot of scavenger settlements, which is great. Actually, are they back here? Yeah, see, they're already back. It doesn't take very long at all. I'll probably actually skip ahead to once I've actually picked all this up. Okay, we're done. Picked up everything that I need to. I just wanted to show these because these are amazing. They've got quite a few fuel cells in there. I'm not sure how many. I'll actually check now. 24 fuel cells. So if you find those, absolutely scavenge them. On my other character, I think I have about 20 days or 29 days worth of fuel cells in the generator. I actually got 2 generators. And that was pretty early game as well. Just it just helps. Might need a secondary door, but we'll see. See how we go. Good, let's go back up. Finish this off and move on. How far out can we go here? Only one more piece, probably. Never used this piece yet. Maybe this is the situation where I use it. Yeah, that's it. Fantastic. See, it's so detailed. You have so many options, which I'm a huge, huge fan of. Further out can we go here? Not much. Okay. So this is about as big as the bases can get that I know of. I'm sure someone else has figured something else out, or someone's released a mod already. But from what I know, that's about as big as it can get. There it is. This might have done this the wrong way. Actually, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. What is that? Oh, it's that, okay. But what I'm gonna want, probably this piece, or can you get... Yes, you can. Amazing. I thought of everything. I do wish that there was a build all situation, so I don't have to go through and do them individually like that. That is one thing I hope they fix. It can be a little bit frustrating. Because once you place them all, you kind of just want to go build all, and then they all construct. Okay, done. Pop some of these on, just for looks. Move them into different locations. I like to put this under the stairs just for, you know, so it looks better. Right. How much time do we have on that? 2 days. Awesome. Oh, look at that server restart. Always like to make one extra blood bag. And to move fast. That will automatically fill in your inventory as well, which is good. And now I've got to locate and kill scavengers, and amazingly, they are right here. Gotta do this quick, because we're racing against the clock.
I need reinforcements.
Take all that. Alright, let's go. Immediately. Unfortunately, their loot doesn't respawn. Just them. I will eventually construct an easier way to get up here, but for the moment, I'll just have to climb, do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, blood purifier. Let's work quick. There are. Change what we're looking for. Going to be that. And we're going to build a blood purifier. Probably somewhere around about. Let's go here. Makes it easier. Great. Amazing. That's done. Use.
You're probably feeling it by now, Off-worlder.
Great.
Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Hopefully this happens very quickly. Got 2 minutes left.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Aku, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
Okay, that stressed me out. So, thanks everyone, really appreciate it. I'm going to come back with part 2 where we're going to do our inner sight and take our journey to find the Fremen. We'll see you then. I better log out.